guys. Hi, welcome to Timeless Messages of 1111. Thank you for joining. I'm just, wow, in a very small space, and everything is like colliding. So, um, bear with me here. Hold on, real quick. Make sure everything's common and it's good graces. Thank you for joining me again. I had another message to give to you through the oracles and the tarot of the mermaids, through um, revelation and through just what I need to share with you guys. And so I was really hoping that, man, you know, thank you for the things that aren't seen, Lord. I pray you help me deliver the message to the collective. It needs to be heard, and that it's your divine message. And I pray, I don't even know if this Bluetooth is working. Is this Bluetooth working? Because if not, I'm going to have to do something different. I'll bring you closer down. Can you hear me better? I don't even know. Like, it's cheap, so I don't know. But anyways, I just wanted to deliver this message to the collective. Basically, and make sure that you get it. It's a late night live, another late night live. Hi, you guys, welcome. You can't really see me, but can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, heart something, if you can hear me. If not, I want you to see the message as well. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I've turned the volume all the way up on everything. So it's very discouraging when I get no audio and it's like an hour show for what? You know? If I can help someone. Anyway. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Think about your... Thank you. Think about your 3 yes and no questions, collective. I've got Oracle here for you. I've got Tarot here for you. I've got yes and no question. I've got Charms here for you. I've got another Oracle deck I'm going to be using. Possibly 2. If you stay with me. And affirmation. Affirm with me now. Affirm with me now, collective. And happiness. Ooh, happiness is what you make of it. Affirm with me now. I am attracting wonderful new adventures to me, and my life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out, farther than I could ever imagine, better than I could ever wish. Does God's plans for me are better than my own? Thank you, collective. So, your 3 yes and no questions. You ready? Yes and no. Give me some likes if you're out there, because I'm not going to do this again. Get through the pendulum, maybe. If I decide to take it off my neck. Anyways, ready? Your first question, collective. Thank you for your first like. Let me hone in. Ready? Yes and no. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Um, yes, you are on the right track, on time, so do it now and seize the day. It's like, yes, you know what's up. Your hourglasses are running. I feel masculine. I feel feminine Sigma masculine. I feel Sigma energy of feminine. Um, Second question, collective, masculine energy and Sigma energy. Which is feminine energy that has to take the reins, basically, because her man can't. I mean, let's get real. So this is your second question, collective. Yes or no, okay? Yes or no for the collective? No. On your second question, the bridge is frail, it's crossing, it's risky, it's too much of a risk. Maybe it might be risky to you, but it's a risk you're willing to take because you believe in this person. That's how I feel. And I feel like this person doesn't even have to take a risk, like their family, whatever or not. So they're rich no matter what, and they don't have to even take a risk or work for it or do anything like that. They should be grateful and thankful. However, let's see what your third question has revealed, collective. Ready for your third question? Yes or no? Ready? Here we go. No. Cracks in your facade, unsupported, drying up. It's like your first question was yes, right on time, do it now, seize the day, seize it. And then the bridge of frail crossing is risky, so no on your second. And your third is cracks, too many cracks at the sauce, unsupported, drying up. It's like not enough proof for you to invest. I feel like that was an investment. Anyways, collective, you affirmed with me, you got with me. So let's do this some more. We got some tarot, some oracle. Let's see what your angels have to say about you. A little more. Are you there? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Give me some love, babes. I've been on this channel for over a year, and it's about time. And if I don't keep it going, like, get some likes, loves, subscribers, and be able to monetize soon. I'm not going to be able to make it, so show me your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. You don't have to pay for that. Everybody else you have to pay for. So please, show me your likes, subscribes, and shares, and I will know. It was meant to be. And it's okay if it wasn't, online. Um, it's okay. So, but it is what it is, and I hope to make it online because I can't reach a bunch of viewers like I can online. I can't reach a bunch of people like I can online, and a bunch of people like I could online, like if I could in person anymore. It's just like that. So, here's what your angels have to say. Wow, it was like powerful too. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. I feel in this journey. Don't stop. Get more information before you proceed. I feel an empathy of this and helpful people. Be your helpful person. So people might want to take advantage of that. So be careful of that. As far as in the near future, something is going to happen or rise to your liking or not your liking. Your liking, I feel your favor. I also feel your favor in this. So let me draw another card of no. If you had a question of no, no. Um, so you have favor. Um, by waiting. Okay. And through that no, by waiting, you gain the ultimate yes. The ultimate yes in process of romance. Yes, this is like a romance read as well. Tell me more about the romance. Thank you, Colton Spirit. Opportunity. Opportunity to be more than you are. And meditation brings answers, so you have to pray to your spirit guides and your higher power if it's right or wrong. This situation, it's going to improve no matter what. So don't think that it's not. Don't play that it's not. It will. I promise you. You just have to stick with it. More for this waiting. What about the waiting thing? I feel like you were waiting in the past for this communication, a clarity. So what about more of this communication of clarity and having to wait? Let's see what more the divine has to say about that. If you believe, wow, that's crazy, in your communication and clarity and waiting. Let's see what the divine has to say more about that. I just really feel like you've been waiting to hear from someone you haven't heard from, and you're kind of worried to hear what's going on, and you're kind of like, what the F did I do? You know, you're like, it's not your fault, collective, it's whatever they did, and it's a matter of the system. I feel like the system, I feel like their system is fucked up in some way. I feel like they need help. I feel like physical help, and they can't get more physical help if they were inside. You know what I'm saying about inside? That's why I stay inside my place. I mean, I'd rather be here than there anyways at this point. Within the next few months, you're due to be getting out, Divine Feminine. In the next few months, you've been waiting so long and recovering, you know, from this trauma of communication, of clarity, of being with another in a situation that will improve, you know, but however, it wasn't the right time when you wanted it. Like, you needed it to be the right time before it could happen. It's not in your time, it's in divine timing. That's the thing. And, I know we all wanted it in our time, but we can't have it in our time. It's just like, you know, a matter of divine timing. Tell us more about this waiting within the few months, and when will they get married, get out, get clarity, get love through empathy. Oh, by choosing a new direction. They're going to choose a new direction. They're going to take a different way. I believe, but it's unlikely, you know, that this is going to happen because they ask for others from help and they don't want to see them go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whatever advice the person gave this other person, don't take it. Like, cancel that out. Cancel it out. Yeah, it's unlikely, very unlikely. Um, more for the collective in this oracle. It's not the right time yet. Someone has to grow a little bit more in heart and in humility before they can be in presence of you. so they don't hurt you physically or mentally or in any way. They appreciate you, but you can't stop. See, you don't stop. You can't stop. You have to keep going. You have to keep thriving, jiving, perhaps diving. But this is a definite no on basically what you were asking. I think I could pull a card off this no, but if it was another no, I would have to call it a day, because that's basically what the books say and the way these cards read. There we go in a definite yes. So this person's going back and forth, being definite yes, because you're assertive. You know to handle things. It's just the perfect timing, being very likely, and you're ready for that perfect timing. I feel like you're ready. Look for a sign for birds. I feel birds, rabbits, crows, blackbirds, even sparrows. Look for that sign. Take action. As far as when you see that sign, it's the right time to do what's right and whatever you need to do for your ancestral health. Yes, yes, yes. Let's draw another card. Simulation will improve. Okay, or end situation will improve. No. We got a no here. A no of what? Collective. A no of what? Remaining being positive. No, we have to remain being positive. I feel like you're negative on an illness and you're optimistic on an idea and improving the health. Okay, and I believe that you have to ask your angels for this guidance. It's up to you to ask these angels for this guidance in the present when it comes to this romance. Follow your heart and don't second guess your intuition, for God's sakes. Don't do that, please, collective. Don't do that. I just feel like it just wouldn't be the right thing for you if you did that. I just feel like you can't second guess your intuition, never, because your intuition is always right. Always right. Like communicating clearly, by taking action. Action is love. And this person, you have shown and reconsidered through communication if this other person really loves you, or if they're just using you, or you're 1 out of 5 baby mamas they're just using, inside to get a commissary or whatever the heck it is. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? When it comes to remaining positive. Yes, definite. That's what your angels have to say. I feel like you're not listening to your ancestors like you should. You really need to listen to your ancestors, collective. Because they're the ones with the answers. Honestly, they are the ones with the answers. And there's nothing that no one could do about it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. I'm not even penetrating. I'm just trying to do that to your mind. So you know this. And even in this cosmic energy. Look, I'm going to go even further into this cosmic energy, yo. Besides these other oracles. A lot of people will give you 20-minute oracles, but I'm going to give you a whole shebang because I want you to know what I'm about. And if you were in my salon, you know what I was about. Tailored cuts with the Z Advice Emporium. Google it and you will be able to see my work from Mojave, California. Jessica McDaniel. That's what I did for a living. And going from this to this, I never thought I would have to share this part of my life with anybody, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. People look at it as taboo, but it's real. It's all energy. It's all energy, my dear. Every single bit of it. We're made of the stars. We have magnesium in our veins, iron in our veins, like the stars do. Are you there, you guys? Can you hear me well? I hope you can. Okay, hi, you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I had to wet my throat. But anyways, I'm really feeling like you need to follow your heart, and that's just not what you're doing. Tell me what you have for the collectives that are online right now. Happiness, happiness, you're happy. I'm sorry. The king, the other way, and the upright. Happiness, you're happy. That's awesome. You know why? Because it comes from fulfilled relationships and harmonious afterthought and conversation. That's why. Tell me more for the collective. The collective about has happiness, their happiness. Oh, through abundance, and divinity. It's like, yes, abundance comes from fulfillment and outer effort, not just within, but outer effort. And I feel like this moment is filled with divinity and it's very cherished. What else for my collective in this happiness? Like, you're overwhelmed with happiness. You could have been proposed to, and congratulations. You thought it was a miracle that they would never, and they did. So congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Your name could be Jaren, Jada, and Joey, Joe. Hope this is like the beam of light in the darkness for you, honey. Because it's not easy. And when it comes to these graces, the business is not full of graces. Any music business or entertainment business of having an open heart and even receiving it, unless you're someone that's worked for it, people will not affect you. You have not had this awakening yet. I believe your counterpart has, but you have yet to discover your true self, darling. I'm sorry for that, but I'm just letting you know to always change your future through this discovering that you're going to follow your passion. Aries energy, as we're going to the Aries moon, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. I'm sorry, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. And these blessings, these are gifts from the universe, and receive them and share them. You're going to have a lot of haters. This friendship that you have that maybe been proposed through, just have the wisdom and comments and experience to reflect that, they are ignorant. Okay, you're not. And there's a big difference. So you wouldn't have been picked. Behind every great man is a great woman. So you don't deny that in yourself. Believe it with all your heart. Okay, and that's how I really feel. Anything more from my beautiful collective? Understanding, yes, you have the key to this lock that I was been honing on in, this understanding, and the key to this deep connection with this person that has a lock around their neck. It's like I've been dreaming about this too. It's been weird. And this compassion, the word, the soul, and it's like money is just not wealth. It's other things as well. It's understanding. It's wisdom. It's love for another. Tradition. Look at all these how they spread out through balance. You're this person, masculine's balance. Divine collective. You're this masculine's wisdom and divine balance. I feel like you're a little older than it, maybe by 10 or less years. In having joy and dancing in the soul, even with every moment. And people might hate of you because you never had to work for your money, but that's not anybody's burden. It's their own. You need to brace your own new beginnings and the support that you have. And don't think that you have to bear everything alone, because you don't, darling. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on any proposal, any invitation, any business opportunity proposal that you got is a wonderful thing. Chicken wing. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. What I'm saying ain't hesitating. You're not eating like you should. You need to eat like you should. Divine feminine. You know, you have to nurture yourself and others. You're not so you're Scorpio, I feel, is determination. You're not very determined. You know, because you can't find determination in yourself, so how can you find determination in someone else? That's in the present, and I feel like this imbalance and harmony, it's beautiful melody in relationship, but it's only upon status. And I feel this collaboration, you've tried to collaborate before, but you guys just can't collaborate musically. I don't know why I said that. Or entertainment wise, or actively, or I don't know. But this person loves you because they can love you, dude. Because you were the fucking woman, dude. You're fucking love. Straight up love. You're fucking straight up, not just fucking love, hun. You are fucking not just love, but you are trust. Trust. This person feels like they can trust you and has compassion, embracing your imperfections because of this trust they have for you. Because they look at you as a light in the darkness, and your inner light that keeps shining. And not just that, they look at you as not really universal wisdom, but more of a safety blanket, as like cherishing the moments. I feel like if you are getting married, you will be divorced, or this engagement will be called off, and I don't know why. There's no hope for it. It's darkness. It's darkness because of black magic. Yeah, this universalism that I know of. As you seek guidance, I'm telling you the truth. It won't last, but enjoy the moment for what it is. Anymore for the collective, I feel this. You feel gratitude in knowing the truth. And you feel not only gratitude, but you feel uncreative in your inner expression and releasing it at the moment, because you feel under pressure of other things, maybe things, but a lot of prayers are going out for you in the universe and expressing your wishes, so wishes to the universe through this bravery we've been asking. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't believe in that. It's an inspiration, a communication everywhere, capturing your ideas. You know what I'm saying? And it's through an intuitive, a light worker that you will love and end up marrying. An intuitive collective. That's what I have for you on that one. Yeah. Trust your instincts. Trust your collectiveness. Trust your discipline. Trust the way of life through this abundance that you will have. An abundance. I feel like you not just have an abundance, but you have just so much love for another. And I feel like this woman, you feel like going all the way for. Other people's, I feel like they have an admirer of acceptance. Yeah. These opportunities are welcome. But I feel like you're afraid of those. Those are the ones that you need to be like, oh, attaboy, okay, I'll do that right away. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Anyways, let's go on with this oracle energy. Or should we do the tarot first and we'll do oracle? I don't know. But anyways, I've shuffled all of these. And that's the way they are. The way they are. If you're wondering. Hi everyone. Please push like, subscribe, and share if you care. And help me reach the message out there to loved ones and other people, even in the steeple, to show them what Christ's love is really about, instead of clout, shouting, and living about not money but love, and love from above, and not just of money but real love of being, of small little gestures. So show me what you have to show the collective spirit as far as tarot. Thank you. Okay, your Ace of Cups are filled, but they're not. It's like you're sad, but you're not. And I'm so sad for you. If you are feeling that sad, you shouldn't. You should not feel that sad, collective. Oh my gosh. You really shouldn't. You really shouldn't, collective. I'm so sorry if you're feeling that way. You shouldn't feel that way because you deserve the very best that life has to offer. Yes, because you're a Leo of strength, Leo energy of strength. You like helping others. Look, this Ten of Pentacles. You're going to marry, and you're going to marry into rich money. I'm telling you right now, you're going to marry into rich money. I'm sorry, I don't know what you understand by that. I could barely read that, but right now, but I'm just trying to hone into this reading of King of Wands being one of the most handsome guys in the universe, to you anyway. Okay, and this is Cancer energy. Okay, I feel like this person is going through it, or you're being self-nurturing to this. This is your wish. Your wish, Queen of Pentacles, that you could be there for this person by your greed. How can you look away? You look away. You look away because of all the fights and stuff. It's like, be careful in who you trust through ideas. It's like there are no ideas. It's just being vendetta. And we pray for those who seek us wrong, and we thank you for those who are against us. Turn away, collective, from your bad intentions. You're serious about this whole situation too, because he's so generous. This masculine is so generous. He Gemini energy of air. Gemini, Virgo, Libra, and that's what I'm getting from this card anyways. Full of lies and deception. When it comes to the High Priestess, they've been seeking High Priestess mode. Look, they don't even care about you in the moment. This is the truth. They do not care about you in the moment. They might seem generous to you. They might treat you like a Queen of Pentacles. But they don't want what you have to offer because you're jealous. You fight a lot. I mean, this High Priestess energy, all these lies are going on, and it's like, yes, justice of Libra is going to prevail. Truth is going to prevail over this High Priestess in the end. Yes, that is true. And not only that, oh, she's beautiful as fuck. She's the most beautiful queen in the deck. This High Priestess, this Libra of justice in the present. This is crazy. Okay, show me more what you have for the collective. Feeling comfortable in the Six of Cups of where you're at. Okay, as far as you don't care if they marry you for money or not. You just want to be married to them. You want to look at them as a trophy. It's not a matter of them. Yeah, and you have no problem looking away from them once they're married. Because when you're married, it's a different type of thing. Let's see what else you have for the collective. Yeah, when you're married, it always turns out different, right? The Empress. The Empress. This eco-friendly person. This priestess, she's not just an empress, she's a priestess, and she's all the queens in the deck in the upright, including the Queen of Pentacles, whether it's materialism or not, and she's very generous with it, and she's not gonna fight. She picks her battles. This beautiful woman, she picks her battles, which means she's not going to waste her energy on you. Exactly. And the Six of Wands. Is this Six of Wands? The Six of Wands in reverse, being very private and maybe published, personal, and maybe high sense celebrity. But not many people know. You know, it's always like something going on, so how can they know, right? It's like, what the heck when it comes to the separation in a partnership. There was a separation in a partnership here with this Tower moment, and it's like neither guy or girl wants to be with anybody else. That's how I feel. That's what I'm getting, the vibes I'm getting. And it's just like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Or what's going on? Yeah, with this Hermit energy, not just Hermit, but Capricorn, Aries, Capricorn, a Taurus energy in the reverse, because you're not alone, but you have had self-enlightenment, Empress, and this Seven of Wands, and having people having your back. And when you didn't have any money, they didn't have your back, and you'll never forget that. High Priestess, and you will always be a High Priestess, always. There's nothing in the world that will keep you from being a High Priestess. I'm sorry, but there's nothing in the world that will keep you from being a High Priestess. Hell no. Look, Judgment. Oh, no Judgment. Person doesn't even believe in higher power. Um, person's perspective is all fucked up. As far as this partnership with this masculine, when it comes to money or pentacles, and it stresses you out. And look, you see the truth in this, Queen of Wands. You see it. You know he's just after you for those damn pentacles. And it's like, what can you do? What are you going to do about it? It's like this Temperance energy of Sagittarius being pessimistic. A dreamer, but pessimistic. And this is this Knight of freaking Wands. And this, what is this? Oh, Nine of Wands. So people that were against you are now for you because you've done the right thing, collective. Done the right thing all together since the beginning. Done the right thing. So, you have nothing to worry about. It's like just a matter of, you know, passing it forward. And this person of Four Swords is not gaining rest because why? They did not do the right thing, this masculine energy over here. This person that took a Queen of Cups and just dumped on her like a piece of shit. Just dumped on her like nothing. Okay? It's like, what the heck? Why would you do that? And that's why this whole overwhelming feeling has come in. It's like overwhelmed of doing anything and feeling like you have to juggle shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this person can't celebrate you. It's like they tried, but they're so envious of you because of this fortune that you're gonna have, but you don't have yet. You didn't have this fortune and they were juggling this bullshit against you anyways. But you're gonna have it and you're gonna celebrate this fortune coming. That's their promise. Look, they're not looking at what they have and being grateful for it. They're looking away from it. They're just looking at the scars instead of moving on. And that's what they need to do instead of juggle and being overwhelmed with this energy and this bad mojo. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just that, this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands, this is right. This is accurate when it comes to this. Pentacles and Capricorn energy. Are you serious, Capricorn energy? Capricorn energy has good intentions. Good intentions. Look, but this, I feel like the air energy of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra is talking smack, full smack against you. In this Scorpionic energy, the water, they relate more with water than they do air by going with the flow. However, this is a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and this is what it's about. Money. Money, money, money. Always about money. When it comes to these new beginnings and new ideas in the fortune. It's just terrible here. I mean, just terrible here. They're taking this Queen of Wands, you know, for example, and just ramming her, just giving her the shaft. Like, they don't even treat her like a person. This woman's cried for months and months and months, and they just want to be. And this is an Empress Priestess that you're dealing with. It's like, you're not going to get away with fucking God's children over. You're just not. It's just the truth. You can't, and you won't. It's just karma. It's what goes around comes around. It has nothing to do with people. It has everything to do with your spiritual endeavors and for what is and is to come. When it comes to wish fulfillment, you could be wishing that upon another, and if it's not happening, it's because they're very divinely protected. A star. Okay. An Aquarius energy, a star. Just new beginnings. Someone that you can't break. No matter how hard you try. Um, and I just feel like you fucked up there big time. Like, really, they could take you to the cleaners if they want, but they don't. And you're feeling overwhelmed like they're gonna. You should. You should feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because what you did was wrong. Wrong, or your collective, or your person did was wrong. And I'm just saying this because it's not right. You know, what happened to either party, no matter what, you need to treat people like people, not as objects or money or dollar signs. You know? Yes, with generosity and the sex of pentacles. Okay? And then here you are feeling greedy, this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and you wonder why you can't get sleep. I'm going to leave it at this, and I'm going to go off the oracle from here. Because, yeah, it's like you're the fool, you're not very smart, obviously, when it comes to this person that's put in the effort. The effort to get where they're at, to be very generous. This guarding energy, the favor of God has been on this person's side since the beginning. Okay, this moon energy of Pisces. This Emperor energy is even been on this feminine side, passe side, this masculine energy. They try to get away with stuff, this Emperor, but they didn't. And there was a choice made. They don't feel very humble because they are who they are, the King of Swords. You know, and they're definitely not a leader. They're a person that's starting from the beginning all over again. It doesn't matter their age, and Two of Wands have procrastinating decision, but if you're procrastinating decision, you're just sabotaging yourself. And that is the truth when it comes to paying attention to detail and celebration. Not just celebration, but independence. Right here. And being of the person of the light, a light worker. Yes, of the sun. Of the fucking sun. And that's all I gotta say about that tarot. I mean, this is a good spread. It's like, you're not gonna get this person down, whoever you think you are. You're not gonna get them down. They are going to succeed. Hi, everyone. Let me read these real quick. Let me see what's going on. Current feeling of searching for, what? Anamika? Okay. Great. I'm not sure what that means. Can you emphasize on that? Maybe I can help a little bit more. But basically, yeah, this person is not going to overthrow your happiness. They're just not this King of Wands. They're just not. They're not going to overthrow your happiness. Look, this person... Oh my god. I didn't do it like this. But it came in reverse. This person isn't of a loyal heart. This person is not loyal. They're lying to you when it comes to a new life. And believing in a higher power, you need to breathe and go with the flow here. No place like home, feeling comfortable in your own skin, maybe dreams coming true in this celebration, making you happy. But you cannot let this other person distract you, collective. You can't. You just can't. Because if you do, you're not going to reach this total happiness here. These are your dreams. This is feeling comfortable in your skin. You know? And that's something that's very rare. I feel like you're medicated almost because of it. I feel like you're in between your 40s and 50s. Yeah, you have a lot of people that back you. And a king that is not so happy with you. But that's because of your own good decisions. And you're not overwhelmed or worried about it. And it just breaks your heart that they would be that way. Why? It's like, why? Why would they be that way? I'm sorry, this is all that happened. Is it better now? I hope so. Why? Right? Why? That's what we all want to know. Why? Why? I'm not going to be doing a live tomorrow, so this is why I'm doing a live right now. Tomorrow is going to be, I have things to do, and I can't. So this is why I'm doing this now. Yeah, this is so concrete. It's like two minds are better than one's in strategy thinking. And being humble, you're going to reap your reward. As far as this justice person, I feel like this Libra, you lied to you in some way. There's a Libra that you lied to in a way. And they'll never know or find out, or they won't even care because they love you so much because you're honest. But you did lie to them in some way, shape, or form that affected their happiness here in co-creating. Because they didn't know who to trust, honestly, when it came to their pentacles. Or even their own emotional well-being. Look at this, even in their own emotional well-being, of new beginnings, of a new perspective, and a lack of partnership. They wanted you to have it all. For some reason, this person isn't alone, but they have been in a hermit mode. I feel like they're alone most of the time. Or they're a Virgo. Any more for the collective? Okay. So basically, it's like you're an inventor and observer. You're very foxy at it over this unfinished project that was started. So this is what this separation is over in a perspective, is the unfinished project that was started. There's an unfinished project that was started. Okay. And it's creating this tower moment. Blinded by the truths. You know, people that were for you are against you now. When it comes to this Knight of Swords, you're either way, but at least in the reverse, you're so much angry. You're a very angry person in general. And that's not good. And not many people know that. When it comes to this tower moment, you're a very angry person in general. But look, this woman is like choosing her battles when it comes to you. And having a hard time looking away because it was her life's work and investment in her generosity towards you and helping giving you half. This Empress energy that's not an Empress yet. Eco-friendly. Any more for my collective? Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to being flexible, you're not being very flexible, you're not being discerning, you're not caring what this person is going through. You're in between worlds too, but you don't care, you're just doing what you want to do. As far as, you know, coming to the edge, yeah, you're like, it's not worth it. Maybe you don't think this project is worth it, but it is. Yes, yang, masculine energy, number one of magicians. It is definitely worth it. Intuitive and a deep knowing, definitely. This is definitely for you as it came in reverse. Definitely think for you. People are telling you, oh, it's not for you. Oh, it's going to cause you issues, but it's not. It's going to cause you blessings. And that's the thing. Or who are you going to listen to? Are you going to be in peace? Or are you going to be in peace? It's like, you know, I don't feel like you've reached your full potential of happiness. And you haven't. Because of the Empress is in the reverse. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse. I'm sorry, that was the Queen of Swords. Again, that was a person of truth. Like, really laying it down, addressing the white elephant. This Queen of Wands, beautiful, the most beautiful in the deck, is beside herself in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? She's beside herself. She can't even handle Libra energy, okay? Of truths. One is to God, truth. And this Libra energy, this Queen of Swords, what was I saying in the reverse? Like, just putting it down, and just this High Priestess in the reverse, but success in the upright, which is the same thing as the High Priestess. It's like a reflection image. Someone who's honest. Yeah, but this masculine energy over here is not serious. Only the feminine, passive energy. And it's gonna happen really fast because she doesn't get very much rest because she goes at it all the time. This King of Cups just pretends and lives off her clout, but she's the real magician. She's the real King of Pentacles. She's the real chariot of royalty, the real star, and that's where it ends. That is her. This is the woman you're dealing with, and you don't even know. You're throwing her away like trash. You're treating her like shit. And this is the facts. Right here. Magician. She's the King of Pentacles. Traits of nurturing. Of the star. She downgrades herself so you feel comfortable. Downgrades herself so you feel comfortable. That's the end of this tarot reading. A light worker. A light person of the light. Kind of funny if you think about it. Anyways, anything else for my beautiful, awesome, most inspiring collective from the Oracle? A message in a bottle that you're safe, no matter which way you look, you're safe, Libra. It's like what is, and the truths always come out. So you're safe. You don't have to worry. God will deal with his people. Yes, even when it comes to this never-ending story, and it could be a positivity if it came in the reverse, but usually it's pessimistic. Anymore for my collective. And this success. And I just really feel like, I don't know, you just need to take it easy on this collective. She's got major problems as it is. And you haven't been very kind, yeah, as far as calling your soulmates and then meant to be a Fibonacci sequence. Like, no, stop lying. Don't keep trying. Don't keep doing bad. Don't keep learning the words. Yeah, community that they don't know about. You don't want the community to know about because you were embarrassed of this person. Because all that glitters isn't gold. Because celebrities are not what they seem. Fallen angels. What they seem as angels are actually fallen angels. And going with the flow. And keeping to yourself. And not caring in people or paparazzi or anything like that. Yeah, and this exchange of gifts, you're not exchanging any gifts. You're keeping your gifts to yourself. And that's just the way it's going to be for eternity. And you like to know why? For everything you do. And that's what makes you smart and true and a freaking star. This is what makes you a star. Is that you seek and you learn to know why. Why? Okay, you do what you do. That's why. That's what makes you a star. I did go through all the oracle decks with you. You have to do charms. Yeah, I do a couple. Anyways, it's building blocks. Again, these building blocks, you have these building blocks through your gifts that God gave you. It's like, are you going to use them or what? Like, are you not using them? Poised. Don't be stuck up. Learn to stand up straight, but don't be stuck up. And that's the truth in the present. When it comes to maybe paintings or art or anything, it's like, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Listen to people to a certain amount, but you are the artist. Music, entertainment-wise, actor-wise, or anything else. So, I really feel that, yeah, you're blessed. You're blessed in every freaking way that you could be. Yeah, there and now, clean it up. It's like you're working on a project. There and now. You're traveling right now. That's what's going on. Honestly. That's what's going on. You're traveling right now. So, wow. Yeah. You are. And, it's okay. Just be careful how you travel. I got a message a few messages ago of traveling by train, or, no, traveling by train, not plane. I feel like you should travel by train, not plane, if that's what you're doing. For some reason, I don't know, but I hope you're on the train, not the plane. For whatever reason, if it resonates with you, and if anything, if you do take the risk of going onto the train, it's a good sign. It's a sign. Take it as a sign from our Creator. That everything's gonna be okay. Not in disarray, you know what I mean? Because you have unfinished business here on Earth. And that's the truth. And your fountain of youth, the high priestess. Okay, success. And that's how they came. Cancer energies, what I'm feeling. I'm nurturing. Outer energy, Scorpio. Pisces of wealth. And this is the truth here. The truth and this independence. This beautiful justice is truth. Real beauty is justice and the truth. Is the star. Is the freaking mag. You don't even realize it. You don't. It's like, and it's like, I don't know if you're ever going to realize it, to tell you the truth. Inventor. Yeah, I don't know if you're ever going to realize it. But you need to. You ought to realize it. The truth. For it is what it is, and be grateful for what you have, because you're not in a different perspective. And I feel like it's because maybe you're a God person of someone, and you will never, yeah. People talk shit about that because you didn't earn it. You know, in this night of bonds of good news and ideas, it's like you're not getting away from that. Yeah, everybody has wishes to come true. Maybe it was a wish to come true and people back you when it comes to this sexy King of Wands of fortune, a celebrity, something you celebrate, but the idea is gonna break your fucking heart because it's not gonna happen. You're gonna end up in divorce or a canceled engagement. That's what the cards say. Yeah. Yeah, no judgment. And that's what's gonna happen. And Leo energy over passion, you cheated or something and created quarrel between family, and you're not marrying for love but for money. Yeah, well, this person looks away from what he has and you emphasizing what he doesn't have, and it should be the other way around. You're misleading, very misleading when it comes to this person, and that's why it won't last. But it is what it is, collective. I don't know what to say for you. I just feel bad for you. As far as the King of Pentacles and your perspective, yeah. Man, it's just sad. It's just sad. There's a lot of things sad. The world is going array and astray. And it's sad. And I feel like, especially if you're with someone famous, and that's showing sacral and confidence there. I feel splash energy. Yeah, almost heart energy coming on. I feel like you need to humble yourself more, and you don't deserve, and no one deserves the grace of God, and no one deserves the grace of Jesus, and no one deserves that. But he gives it to us freely, and love this person or ugliness. So who are we? And we are to love another. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. That's the truth. And that's just how it is. So, so I have for you in Tarot Collective. Yes, we'll go through these one more time. Some charms, maybe pull out a couple of charms for you. But, yes, collective is just what is meant to be will be, what is not. And you need to just let go of what is and affirm what is. I feel like you're using this person for your own reputation, to build your own name, because you're under the name of somebody else famous. That's how I feel. Your name could start with a J, a G, yeah, something like that. Let's see again for more of this. I waited for this deck for so long. You have no idea how hard this deck was to get hold of. Yeah. you're saying you're lying. You're saying it's not going to be a change. Everything's going to remain the same, this person of yours, but it's not. It's not. Either way, it's not. I mean, really, it's your safety, about your safety. It's not. And girl, boy, child, I don't even know what to say at this point. If you're not going to listen, you have a leg up at the moment when it comes to this protection. But if you're not going to listen, then, you know, what's the fucking point as far as the community and having a leg up on it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, collective. You just, yeah, observer, inventor, someone that is foxy, someone that is poised, someone that has manners, a thinker, an observer, an inventor, someone that's not afraid to go to the edge and back again because of their smarts. That's the person that you look for. I'm so happy to have this. This is like one of my favorite Oracle decks. I don't know if I could ever use another one. I can't have too many. A lot of people send me a lot of Oracle decks, and I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. Please keep sending them. Yes, thank you. I was really excited to read through the book and just see what it had to say. And that's the thing about each deck. You get to read through their little book and everything. It's a new novel every time. And you get a different interpretation every time. Too, through experience, more so of your intuition of your feelings. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. So, thank you so much for, oh wait, I didn't do that. Let me throw a couple of charms out there for you, because this is your late night live, and tomorrow I'm going to be out of town, so, pull some charms, a couple of charms for you here. Okay. You're a star. Definitely. You have luck. You're a star. You're a person with a pink torpedo. Person that likes to wear shades but lives in the mountains and likes the sun. Person's name has a C in it of a transformer. A superhero, so to speak. Looking after this lady with a crown, and that likes maybe a Libra, maybe is a Libra, Panda, Violet and White. Violet maybe is her aura. You know, this person that's of a tribe of sight and has the wrong intention, but is like, kiss me, and then tries to make you fall in love with them. Yes, Pachaco, someone who seems innocent but isn't. Green eyes. I think you or your person has green eyes. And look, you went through a transformation and didn't even know it. It doesn't even feel like it. I feel like you want to invest in someone, but it's not them, if not yourself. This ninja-like type person that likes to like wear black all the time, which is great. Good vibes only from this person. Just like Cash. I mean, what's wrong with the wearing black? And the same things, as long as it's the different, you know, this good luck, and as long as you're clean. And this person who doesn't cheat but has been accused of being cheated on. So let's see what more. A couple more closing. Person of peace. A person of, yeah, peace for sure. They're like peace. Like they just want peace, love. And they might have been teaching, but they do have good luck. Look, they want to invest in someone else. This person wants to invest in not just themselves, but someone else, and it's not you. This person that has a liking to the USA, um, this person that doesn't drive a low profile car. I feel like maybe they have a truck. A truck. They have an SUV because they don't have a truck, but it's a silver SUV. This person that is like on top of their game, but also likes cartoons and respects the traditions, so to speak, and maybe eats red meat or game meat. This person being an investor in someone other than the person, your person. Um, that's what's going on with those. So those are your charms, collective. I hope that helped you. Just don't get your hopes up if you're the other person, because this person is just not for you, or for someone else. And for you to try to take him from another person is not good either. I feel like, yeah, love mermaids. Yeah, you need to, like, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do, because you ain't gonna get anywhere with that kind of attitude, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're doing it, but you just don't know how to, even though you're rich, even though you're famous, even though you're in that mode, in that node, I feel like you're not ready for it. You're just not. And it's okay. You know, it takes a while to get ready for that kind of stuff. But live your life, enjoy your life. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? I love all you guys, and thank you for joining me tonight on Timeless Messages 1111, without no dots, 11111. Right, 4 ones. Anyways, if you can, please like, subscribe, share, and use edible straws. They're trending now, if you can believe it or not. They're trending now. Celebrities are using them. All the big wigs are using them. Yeah, or they don't use a straw at all because it's bad for your intestines anyways, and it gives you gas and it's ruined, like, messes with your digestive system anyway. And I'm not a doctor, but from my own experience, edible straws is the way to go. And so if you're gonna use a straw, use an edible straw. You can find them really cheap on Amazon. Doesn't mean you have to eat them. It just means they're biodegradable and eco-friendly. And between you and I, we could be making a difference. Like, we could reverse the catastrophic eco global warming that's happening twice as fast if I have your help. If we don't use straws. And there's a tutorial on this channel that says floating straws, so please look up on this channel floating straws, and you will see how to dispose them properly. Basically, you cut them all the way in half, right? And then you cut them in 4 quarters, so that's 4 equal parts, 1 straw, a plastic straw, to make them float and can be skimmed from the machines at the top. And basically, that's what we're going for. So if you can help me on this mission, sorry, I would be so grateful. Because, without our planet, what do we have, right? Like, and this is for children's children. And it's like, my son died in 2007. I hate to say. And I'm very sad about it every day. But yours doesn't, and yours can live and thrive as long as can be, and have the best journey of their life in a good environment. If we make a difference, you and I, new millennials, boomers, what else? You know, Generation X, all of those guys. I mean, I really feel like we can. And I thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing. If you can't donate to the channel, you can support it by liking, subscribing. Most definitely subscribe, please, and share so others can subscribe and we can spread the word and save the planet together. We can make a difference, and we will. I love you all. That's message. God bless.